Well, funny thing, what happened, I don't know if you can see that green turf underneath the rig there.
Yeah.
But there used to be a lot more of that stuff around the gym. And as we were closed down for COVID, getting that space up and running, we wanted to paint all the floors. And so we ripped up some of that turf. Guys were going to throw it in the dumpster, and we thought, okay, you know what? I'll just take a photo of it. Let's throw it up on Facebook Marketplace. And in an hour, there was 40 responses, people wanting to buy this old turf. And we sold about 1,000 square feet of it for $1,500
Yeah.
in about an hour, and thought, wow, that was the most money we've made in the last 3 weeks being completely shut down. And wouldn't it be nice to have some more turf? And luckily enough, about a week later, I was browsing the internet. There was an online auction where the city of Leduc was auctioning off a whole soccer field of that exact same stuff. I was the only bidder. $5,000, we got 14,000 square feet of turf. That's what we sold for the next month to really get some cash flow back into the business. And after that was gone, we thought it would be nice to have some more turf. So since we've actually imported a whole sea container from overseas and have been selling turf to just kind of supplement the business during this time where with the restrictions, we just can't get the same throughput as we need to.
Okay, so you start with the passes, you pivot because you see an opportunity into more scalable business in the gym. Then COVID hits, you guys are scrambling for cash flow, and now you're selling turf. So this is completely outside of the business plan, right? Completely outside of the strategy. It's not even related to the industry, and now you're in the turf business. So there's a lot of business people out there that would really struggle with that because they would be like, well, that's not the business that we're in, right? So we wouldn't do that. We're not going to focus on that. And a lot of the business strategists will say, no, you have to stick in your swim lane. You have to do what you're best at, where your competitive advantage is, and so on. But when something like COVID hits, it's my philosophy, obviously it's yours as well, where you do whatever you possibly can to pay the bills. And so if that means selling turf, if that means doing something else, you do it, right? Because it's the life of the business that takes on so much meaning, as opposed to necessarily just doing, staying in that lane of ninja fitness. Because if you don't keep the lights on, if you don't keep the basics going through that downturn, there is no ninja after that, right? Yeah, so that's good on you for pivoting like that. And it's interesting that you're still doing it, right? So you're still finding that opportunity, you have the space to do it. So that's pivot number 2, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.